Hey everyone, this is Lori and welcome to the weekly Pick a Card. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and show you 3 decks. Pick the one you resonate with. And again, I've had a lot of positive feedback about when I do these. Some people told me that everything was about them. So that's very good. If you feel like every card is about you, then make sure that you're writing it down and taking notes. And then at the end, I'll give an energy blessing. So let's start with, I got another new deck. Surprise, surprise. Spirit of the Animals Oracle. So the artwork on here is so beautiful, and the cards are really big too. Because sometimes you get a giant box and then the cards are little and you're like, what? But with this one, the cards are a decent size. And I'll show you a little bit of the artwork on them. It's very pretty. Like it fills the whole card. So these are just different images. And then it tells you like what that spirit animal does, how you can work with it. I really like these cards a lot. So that's our first deck. And now this one you may have seen me use before. It's Trust Your Vibes by Sonia Choquette. And this one is like a psychic toolkit. And I told you that I use this to kind of check my energy all the time to see how am I doing right now? What's happening for me? And then we have Intuitive Life Coaching, which this is kind of like my favorite go-to right now. So we're going to go ahead and start. And if you pick the Spirit of the Animal Oracle, they told me to pick 2 cards from the bottom. So we have, I'm just going to put my hands on it and ask, what do the angels want people to know that are watching right now? We have the Heron, Patience. Create a place in nature stillness to be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring rewards. So this is the image of the card. And like I said, it's very big, beautiful artwork. I do get a feeling that this is about taking your time and not rushing in. If some people have plans or things that they're going to do for the upcoming week, I would say write it out. But there's also saying use caution, like think before you speak. So there may be a instance where you're putting your foot in your mouth and you're like, oh man, I wish I hadn't said that. So we do have patience coming up strongly. Now our other card is the Hawk, and it says Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. And this one, they did tell me that this one is about paying attention to the messages that are coming, but also looking within and trusting your instincts and your intuition. Is this something that I would do normally, or is it that I'm just going along with things? So make sure you're paying attention to that. They said self-care is very important for this week. I know we're getting into the holidays and people start driving crazy, going all over the place, so just make sure that you're taking care of yourself, okay? Besides the messages that they gave for the card. Now, if you picked Trust Your Vibes, they said 1 from the bottom and 1 from the top. So I'm just going to put my hands on it and say, what do the angels want people to know today? And we have Back to Basics and Vibe Check. So I'm going to put, since these are smaller, I'm going to put them up at the same time. So we have the Vibe Check is about paying attention to what you are surrounding yourself with. So in the upcoming week, make sure that you're not watching something overly violent, or you're not you're hearing music that inspires you, or you're creating art that inspires you. I do feel like even being around people where if they're talking to you on the phone and they start talking about things that are negative or things like that, I feel like you need to I'm going to take a break. I need to get off the phone right now, or I need to step back from texting or messaging. They said also taking a break from social media is very important because people it's like you're getting so connected to it that you can't hear yourself. And it's like you're getting sucked into this consciousness. All these people are getting sucked into this consciousness. And the angels are telling me that you need to step back and ground yourself and take periodic breaks. Now back to basics. If you look on here, it's talking about food, water, exercise, and sleep. Make sure that you're balancing the areas of your life. And they are also saying the masculine and feminine sides of yourself. So if you feel like you're overly sensitive right now, you could say, I'm calling in my angels, my guides, please ground me. Please. And then, or if you're feeling extra aggressive and angry about everything, and call in my angels, my guides, help me to meditate, help me to take a break from everything. And balancing the different parts of your life. So if you notice that you're all work and no play, that's one example. Or if, you know, the other side of that is you're all play and no work. So balancing relationships, personal life, career life, making sure that you're scheduling time for what's important to you. Now for the intuitive life coaching, we have the bottom and top cards. We have old habits. An old habit is keeping you from moving forward. So this one is coming out. And then we have karma. The situation requires justice and fairness. So there may be things that you're repeating. So we want you, the angels are saying, we want you to look at everything that you're doing on a weekly basis. Track your habits. Track who you hang out with. Track your food for a week. This is their assignment to you. And see, what am I repeating that I could let go of? Who am I talking to that is not giving me positive reinforcement, or I'm not feeling good around them? What do I need to cut out of my life in the food area? You know, different things like that. They're saying, look at the habits. And for this one, the angels are saying, if there's anything that comes out and you feel like, you know what, I wasn't treated fairly, ask your angels to help with the justice in the relationship or the friendship, or, you know, whatever the case may be, the career area. I feel like they're saying until you work through the old habits, this karma is going to continue to play out. So it's related to that habits in your life right now. So make sure you take a look at that and see, hey, what can I let go of? Now I'm going to do a little bit, I'm going to do just a short blast, because if you notice the background, I'm at the bookstore getting ready to do readings for people. So I'll just do a short blast, calling in the angels, placing a protective shield of love and light around us now. And I'm calling in the guardian angels to send a positive blast of love to everyone watching. And you can say, I'm calling on my guardian angels and allowing them to help me receive this, okay? They said, they've been telling me in readings to say, to do this motion, the energy coming from my heart to yours. Visualize that energy in your life, your finances, all parts of your life, your spiritual area, helping you to feel safe and grounded within. And the guardian angels are saying, focus on our name, guardian angels. And they said, for the reason why I keep saying I open my heart center now is because they said that that's what they want people to focus on, that area needs to be open so that they can be receptive to new ideas, creativity, spontaneity, love for mankind, love for the universe, the earth. Okay, so just take a couple moments and breathe this energy in. Let all stress leave. Imagine that all the stress is going down the drain and you're being filled with love and light. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop. This is just a short blast today. I'm not going very long. Thank you, guardian angels, for continuing to bless everyone, to lift their emotions, to cleanse and clear them. Thank you, angels. Take care.